Hey, folks. This is Nate from Fat Guy Squared. You can watch us on Twitch, fatguysquared.podbean.com, and also our podcast at the Google Play Store and iTunes. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and, of course, YouTube. If you want to send us an email, you can hit us at fatguysquared@gmail.com. And without further ado, folks, here's the show.
Fat Guy Squared.
You better cut it out right now or I'll pound you.
What's that, PC Police? You're upset because you're offended? Shut the fuck up. This is an entertainment podcast. For everybody else, have a good time.
Yeah, motherfucker!
You've been trying to do that right along.
Oh, my God, I love it.
New month, ladies and gentlemen. Brand new month. Now, we're going to suspend our normal opening because we have a special guest today. And,
Yeah, we do.
Before we start anything, though, I just want to say one thing real quick.
What's that?
Congratulations, Red Sox, for winning whatever
You
won.
make us proud, homies.
Yes, playing your football stuff. That's great.
The football stuff.
How do you just piss off half the room? You talk about the Red Sox and say football. But okay, that's the extent of our sports knowledge here. That being said, fuck the other team.
Right.
So okay.
So let's give a little quick story. A couple weeks ago, we did a show, okay? The show was brought in by a recommendation by a creepy friend of ours. His name is Dusty McPherson. I can't help but say that little Dusty McPherson.
Dusty McPherson.
So he brought up a couple shows to us that you guys have seen or listened to. One of them was Real Sex Dolls. Another one was, can't forget Amazings.
Yes.
The creepy basement in Amazings.
Kidnapping little kids on Halloween.
What? No, that was just you. That was just you. Don't even try to throw that on him. So,
Okay, I'm sorry.
so because Real Sex Dolls went so well, I think it's only logical that we do part 2.
Yes, and we are so excited to have, well, it's actually our second guest, but I don't count my mom as a guest. So for that,
I thought you really said, did you say debt? You got your mom as
I
a
don't count
debt?
my mom as a debt. Damn you. So because he's our very first guest, I created a little opening for him. So
Like
here
you
we
do.
go. You ready, ladies and gentlemen? Dusty McPherson's opening. Help if I actually turn the fucking thing on. Let's try that again. Uh-oh. That music can only mean one thing. Dusty McPherson's in the house about to tell us a story. What's going on today, Mr. McPherson? Anything special? I made it as creepy as they possibly could.
Is there a Dusty McPherson in the house?
Hello.
Well, hello there, Toots. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm just putting away my doll.
Your doll? What doll is this you're putting away?
What's up?
I said, what kind of doll is this?
Oh, you know.
Oh. Is it a
Really?
good doll?
Oh, I'm thinking about leaving her.
You
Think about leaving her? You know, I knew we'd be talking about sex dolls, so I got Nate's next doll. The first doll I got him was a inflatable cat. You remember that?
Oh, I do.
Oh,
That was a
yes.
hell of a pussy.
So I decided to go to the next step here for him. Here we go. This one's Mandy. Mandy will treat you right.
Oh,
Oh,
Manny
yeah,
Manny the little dachshund.
There you go. See, Nate, look, the tail even comes up for you. And
Oh,
everything.
look at that. You know what, though? You know I like a little curve on him. That's,
You know,
it's a little, oh, but the mouth opens.
opens
Hey,
up nice
hey.
and wide for you, tiny.
God, we're going to hell.
It's like a tuna can.
We are so going to hell. So Dusty,
How you doing?
talk to me. What's the deal? I want to know the story. How did you get involved? How did you get involved with the sex doll?
I was born into it.
You
You
were
were
born, in
What are you? Are you a sex doll?
Oh, no. My grandfather worked in a doll factory.
A doll
worked
factory
in a
says.
doll factory. Wow, what kind of dolls? As long as it was a hole, what? Help me out.
Well, any doll can be a sex doll.
Yeah, it all depends. Well, not really.
Okay, so let's get this straight. So you started in a sex doll, and so if you heard did you hear our first podcast about sex dolls?
A little bit of there.
A little bit of that. Okay. Now, my cousin Pat over here talked about how there's a guy out there who cleans.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Talk to me. Do you know anything about the cleaning of said sex doll?
Oh, I don't need to clean mine.
What are you saying? You stays dirty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I use a garden hose.
Just shove it up in there. Hope for the best.
Yeah. I don't like my doll. I gotta get a new one or something.
Yeah, you need a new one?
I'm moving into robots.
Moving into robots.
What is this robots that you speak of?
Robot sex. That sounds terrible.
Better than dolls.
It's better than dolls?
Now let me ask you in a logistics. Okay. Do you have the ability to control the pressure of like a doll hand? I mean, if you go too tight, I mean, you're literally ripping your dick off, right? That's pretty much what's happening,
That's
right?
true.
What do I need the doll's hand for?
Well,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
anything that has to do with pressure, I'm just saying, because I mean, you go a little too lost, and
You know, yeah, it's a custom order, so.
it's
Wow.
You know, she's a custom order, so you gotta get it right.
oh God. You know what? I got to look up sex dolls, and
The big money, big money.
Big money? So what does an average sex doll go for? Robotic style.
Oh, you can get a one on a cheap end like the one you got there.
quality sex doll robots. Oh my God.
You can probably spend almost $20,000.
Oh, that's too much. Too much. I don't even spend that much for my wife. Nate, why are you listening to it?
Because I want to make sure everyone's hearing Dusty the right way. Because it wasn't showing up with the same levels as us, so I want to make sure Dusty's hearing correctly.
So why didn't you say something? I could have checked.
Sorry, I'm eating a peanut.
You're eating a peanut. What's
You eating
this?
a peanut? Anybody want a peanut?
Dude, there's a phone number. It's this is an honest to
Whoa.
goodness site, right?
I don't trust my doll. I don't trust her.
Sex robot.
He doesn't trust his doll? What the fuck?
Dude, look at this. It's an actual AI talking sex robot. He isn't kidding. Isn't? Oh my God. Oh, this
That
is
one's creepy
terrible.
looking.
Terrible.
Experiment recently. They put a robot on Tinder.
They put a robot on Tinder?
They put a sex doll robot on Tinder.
How many dates did he get?
I think it was like 90 in the first 2 minutes.
90 in the first.
Jesus.
There's a lot of lonely people in the world.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Gotta try something new.
I don't get. Yeah, I get that you want to put a robot for a sex doll. I get
Jesus
it. Okay,
Christ.
I understand you want to deal with the real life woman or whatever the case is. But honestly, they could make these girls look so much more realistic. Am I right? I mean, these look fake to me. Completely. I realize they're fake, but
Realistic, futuristic.
futuristic, realistic. I want the thing to talk to me like my wife and not actively.
You mean not talk to?
Yeah, well, that
No,
too.
you don't. You don't. That's why my wife must be.
A service robot. They call these service robots.
I'm spending more money on the doll than her.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's terrible.
So how many years have you had your sex doll there, Toots?
No, too many.
Too many? Is it still? Let me ask you. Okay, you've had a woman, you've had a sex doll. Okay,
Yeah.
One
doesn't age, one does.
Oh, they age.
Well, hold it. If you do it the right way, like Matthew McConaughey said,
They get
every year I get older, they stay the same age.
Oh, I thought he said, all right.
Yeah,
You ever seen plastic? It degrades after 10 years.
oh, yeah. Well,
All right.
it all depends what kind of plastic, though.
Can you just think about this? Think about this for 1 minute, Pat. All right. Imagine a catastrophic event, right?
Okay.
And aliens came from outer space, okay? And all the people are dead. And they're looking through our remnants, and that's what they find.
Oh, God. Okay, guys, all right, here's the deal.
Whoa.
I looked this up. Now, Nate, can you look up this site on here? Can you put it on there?
I definitely can.
All right. So while he's looking this up, it's oh, this is terrifying. It's we're gonna see how all this works here. So this doll is curvy, to say the least.
Oh yeah.
It's the website you're looking for is www.ai just a space aitech.com tech.
Okay, there goes my browsing history.
Yeah. Oh, why is that popping up?
Going to jail.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's why. That's why. I know why. Not secure.
Oh,
Quality
God.
sex doll robot.
Here we go. All right, so go to products,
Okay.
and then the one I went to was a girl in a bathing suit, which is not on the main page here for some reason. Oh, you know why? Wait, no, go back to products. Go to realistic sex doll, and down. There you go, the one right there in the bathing suit.
Oh, what about this one? Ho
no,
ho
no,
ho.
no, no, I'm telling you, look at this one. It's just fucking creepy as hell. All right, you got to put this on there so they can see
All
it.
right, hold on. Let me get this.
1 second, Dusty.
Whoa, right in between us. Look at that.
Look at that. All right, so now here's a kid, ladies and gentlemen. If you scroll down, now these are not American standards. These are this is foreign. So it says,
You can buy them any way you want.
yeah, but it's everything is in not standard measurements for us. So
Sweet sassy Molassie.
the thing that
You get to send the external and the internal measure.
the thing that got me here is the features. Go down, Nate. Go
Oh,
down.
I can't wait to go down.
Go down to where it says features. All right, well, we'll go back to this. I promise you, you're gonna love this.
Okay.
All the way down.
No,
to
it's right there.
features. Go to features.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's more features.
Oh yes, you can heat this thing up to 37 degrees Celsius.
I'll
which
just put a coffee in her vagina and that's all I got.
can make sex moan sounds with when you touch it. Stand-up version can.
I'm sorry. I was really hoping you would have went. Ooh.
It can steady itself when it stands up. Oh
That's
my god!
amazing.
Wait, am I I'm blocking it. I'm blocking it. See, damn it. I'm doing it. All right. Smooth skin, good elasticity. Now, why do you got to add that into this? Good elasticity.
So my question is, it's 100%, not 90, not 99, 100% waterproof. If you take it to the pool,
That just means she's gonna mold,
multiple stimulus.
dude. If you go down, you got singular pictures.
Oh my God, this is the best right here. This is the best.
Look at this.
Hold on. Can we just talk about it? I love how they show that her anus depth is 16 centimeters.
Yeah, that's not enough.
That's nothing.
That's nothing. Not enough.
Thank you, Dusty.
I'm hung like a small.
Wow.
There should be a button for custom order.
This is
Well,
remarkable.
this is just a particular site I went to.
For you, 2 centimeters will suffice.
Yeah. Hey, how'd you know? God damn it. Function. Okay, male masturbation and companion. So wait, is it considered masturbation if you fuck this thing?
That is a good question.
Well,
Hold on, Dusty. You once told me a story. You told me a little tale about a Canadian company, I believe in Dallas or in Texas, had a.
Be America.
What was it?
That would be America, he said.
Yeah, no, but a Canadian company here in America came to America
That would
and
still be
started
American.
a brothel.
Oh, a sex doll robot. Yeah, sex robot.
Yeah, so what's the deal with that? Talk to me.
Well, I mean, it's the new frontier.
Oh God, sounds terrible.
It's a brothel full of robots.
A brothel full of robots.
Oh, yeah, big money.
Big money. Okay. So you said they were having problems and might consider being shut down.
I think they did get shut down.
Okay, why?
Because the robots were raising up.
A lot of controversy with the robots. You know, they say, they actually say it's a rapist training ground.
A rapist training ground. Oh my goodness.
What are they? They.
That's the argument.
So what do? They put like masks and shit on the dolls, and
The doll's there, and you just rent it for a few hours.
that sounds terrible.
That sounds amazing.
No, not even a little bit.
You know, the first generation of robots, they only lasted a couple of hours.
Really?
No.
I like that you can choose eye color, and we are so getting kicked off the air.
They get in there. They get animals like you. They tear those things apart.
Oh, yeah.
We are.
They even have fucking certified testing notes. What
Yeah.
the hell?
I feel like.
Who the hell put the extra effort in to fuck these things?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't help myself. I got to go to the ho ho ho.
I'm telling you, look, my grandfather worked at a doll factory. There's a QA.
Look at this. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Let me push over a little bit so.
Wow.
I'm going to just get out of the realm here. So, oh, yeah, there you go.
Jeez.
That's
Whoa.
fucking disgusting.
Oh, my goodness.
See, but they don't look real. To me, it does not look real. I'm sorry. You know, those ones that we looked at, the real dolls we looked at, some of those were real looking.
Real enough. You know, they're real enough.
You know.
Think about the guys working in the factory.
Why? Why would I want to think about those guys?
What kind of guys you think work in the factory?
Now, let me ask you, do you think, now, I guess this is more of a question that really has no answer, but do you think this is considered like rape-ish like style if you get one of these things? Like what he was saying.
You could make love to a doll.
Yeah, but they didn't give you consent.
10 minutes before I got on the call.
But this is AI. So at one point, when does this start to become this is artificial intelligence, right? So.
Well, she's not that bright.
Oh, she can moan according to this bio.
Let's see. Oh, I got to look at the service robot.
Oh, God, that's your homely cousin that you
That's-
don't want to bring out.
Sure. Let's see the humanoid.
This is my cousin
Whoa.
Tam. We don't bring her out anymore.
Whoa.
I guess if you got a cute robot, you got to have an ugly one.
Yeah, I mean these humanoid ones. Wow, they just. We got it.
Afford it, at least get 3.
At least get 3? Why is that?
Well, a redhead, a blonde, and a brunette.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I love this guy. This
No.
guy.
The problem is that you notice that there's no prices.
That's when you know it's too expensive.
Yeah, it's too expensive. Yeah.
You ever go to a restaurant and they're like seafood of the day? It's the catches of price or whatever. Yeah, you don't mess with this.
Dude, this thing is a Chinese website. What the actual fuck?
I have a feeling this is actually a plan of theirs.
Yeah, to what?
China's a big manufacturer of the sex robot.
I don't doubt it. China manufactures a lot of stuff.
I don't know.
You want a quality sex robot, you gotta get it.
Robotic head sex doll robot. I'm,
Sex doll head. If you can't afford the rest, just buy the head.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Buy one sex doll and 3 heads.
There you go. You just interchange them. Oh, this is terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we hit a new low here. This is not pleasant.
I mean, you look at these pictures, and then you're sitting there, and you're like, you always wondered how you could get into the mindset of a woman, but you can actually see the inside of her brain. Like, that's creepy.
But unfortunately, this is probably what most women feel like they have here is processes and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is crazy. All right. Well, that makes me feel weird.
Okay. So,
I don't like to leave my sex doll out when my roommate's home alone either.
why? What happens? You think he touches it?
I don't think he likes her.
Why?
I think he tries to sabotage me.
Oh, you think he's trying to change the settings on it or something?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good. That's no good. So let me ask you a little question, Mr. Dusty.
You don't know what size his dick is. Stop saying it's little.
If you, since we brought you on for the sex dolls, but you have always been my doorway into the creepiest realm known to man.
Sure.
What do you think's another good topic that we should bring up for an epic talk later on? Another day.
Put me on the fucking spot like this?
I am. I'm going to put you on the fucking spot like this.
I have to think. You gotta give me a few minutes.
I'll give you a few minutes. So, can you believe, real quick while we got Dusty on here, can you
Sure.
believe where we've come? How far we've come? We were
I
just
think
talking
we've
about
dropped it pretty far, really.
this. So, folks, what you got to understand is a month ago we started this. We hit 6,000 views. We've had personal talks. We've had sexual talks. We've had creepy guys next door. Won't mention any names. Dusty
I
Mc.
got a good one for you there.
Oh boy.
Oh, he came
okay.
back. What is it?
Check it out.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Think
It's called fuck.
No, it's called like crushing or.
Oh,
You know
What is this now?
oh, the ball thing,
The what?
the ball thing.
No, you fucker.
Oh, well, no. One day Dusty was telling me that there's men that are into this thing where they lay down, and they have women step on their testicles.
Yeah, we're not talking about that.
We're not talking about.
I'm not doing it. No.
I'm talking about it's a porn where women get barefoot and they step on small creatures.
What the fuck?
What?
All right, thanks for coming on, Dusty.
No. Wait, do you mean like? What do you mean like creatures?
Like any creature you can think of. You could do anything from worms to hamsters.
What the fuck?
Really?
Look it up. Enjoy yourselves. Have a lovely afternoon.
What the fuck?
Why?
Why would I? Why?
Can I just say, I love that we're having this conversation
Steps on.
because somebody just typed in, "Hey, what's up?" And then says, "Be right back. Got to go help mom with the groceries." Okay, awesome segue from talking about stomping on creatures.
I'm looking this up, but it ain't on this web. You got like the dark web or something? Actually, the best part about this is I put it in and it brought me to the what is it for the dogs, the animals, SPCA, something like that.
Yes, ASPCA.
Yeah. That's what it brought me to, and it says, "What is it called when women step on animals?" Oh, I feel, dude. Oh my God, what is it called when women step on babies? That's literally what it just came up with.
Oh, here we go. Having a fetish to see a woman stepping on and squashing bugs. Shrink? No, that can't be it.
No. Having a fetish seeing a woman step on
Oh, crush fetish.
Crush fetish. Okay.
crush fetish.
Thank you. I think we're gonna have to talk about that in an upcoming topic.
Probably not.
I'm not a fucking expert on.
But the question is, you might not be, but do you want to be? He's not answering. I think we know what the answer is. Now.
It's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
No.
Oh boy.
Well, Dusty, we know that you have to get going. You got any time, or do you got to take off?
That's all I know about crushing shit. All right.
Dusty, I want to thank you for your appearance. Thank
Yes.
you for
He doesn't
for
want to
coming
thank
by.
you. He wants to stank you. I heard that.
I gotta get going. My girl's waiting.
Oh, which one?
shit.
The one that moves or the one that doesn't move?
The one that moves is gone. She left me.
Oh, the one. I'm sorry. So you and Black Betty, you're gonna go at it?
Oh, Black Betty.
I'll take a video and send it to you.
I'd appreciate that. We'll put it all over the air.
No, we're good.
No, we're good. All right.
yeah,
no, we're not.
Dusty, you have a great day, man. Thank you for coming in and coming.
Yes, I'll-
Thank you for
Toodaloo.
coming.
Wow.
All right, crush fetish.
Hold on.
Wait.
Let's just talk about what just
Okay.
happened.
What we talked about is robotic sex dolls and how awkward that was.
That was pretty awkward. Yeah. I don't really got nothing. I mean, didn't expect it to go that way.
Oh boy.
God, he's a creepy motherfucker, isn't he?
Yeah, it got a little much.
It's
Not
you know
gonna
what
lie
it
to
is. He's one of those guys you keep like this far away.
Yeah,
Just
he's
this
nice to
far.
know, just not that well.
Yeah.
All right, so to emphasize what he was talking about, crush fetish. A crush fetish is I can't say that word. What is that word? Paraphilia?
Paraphilia.
Paraphilia. And a paraphilia in which one sexually aroused when someone crushes objects, food, and sometimes small animals, frequently insects, with their body usually under their feet, or when crushed oneself. Man,
I'm good. Like I'm good.
Fucking thing does not read well. The term soft crush refers to more common fetish surrounding videos, including intimate objects such as food. Man, my God, my reading skills are just
with
terrible.
small vertebrates, snails, worms, arachnids, being crushed with this term, hard crush, refers to such videos involving larger animals with vertebrae and arguably more pain susceptible animals like reptiles, birds, and mammals. Screw. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, this is not a great segue here.
This is not like where are we gonna go from there? That's creepy. Who is into that?
So
Good God! If you are listening, if you're into that and you're listening to,
you're a piece of shit.
I
Don't
say
listen.
nay nay.
Nay.
Nay nay. Good God! I mean, I can understand someone like squashing a spider and you being like, "High five! You killed a spider."
Yeah, you ain't getting paid for it.
But
though.
I'm not gonna crush a spider and then rub one out to it. That's just weird.
A good segue here.
Ugh.
Let's make a pie. No. Sorry.
What?
No, I was just looking for something wholesome that we could, kind of get out of that realm.
Let's make some fudge.
Yes. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, there's a question of the week.
Ooh.
And that's a new segment that I thought of. And the first question, all these questions are strictly meant to make you think for a short time. You don't have to answer them, but if you'd like to, you can get in touch with us on Twitch or at fatguys@gmail.com.
Or if you're watching live, you just throw it in the chat.
Yeah, well, the people who aren't, anywhere. You know where to reach us, and we'll go through it at the end. But the first question I have for you, Nate, is actually the only question,
Okay.
just across the board.
Okay.
Now, you're dating somebody. You put it out there that you're dating somebody. You're not living with them.
Okay.
Okay? That person borrows $500 from you.
Yep.
Now, it doesn't mean that you're man, woman, whatever the case is. And that person starts having sex with you, and they think that that's the payment. Is that considered prostitution?
If they consider it the payment,
Yes.
then to them it should be considered prostitution.
Okay. Okay. That person's now living with you, and they borrow $500. Is it still considered prostitution?
It's considered prostitution, yes.
How is that?
Wait, am I dating them?
Absolutely. You've been dating them from the get-go.
Ooh.
This is not a person that you just met in a subway.
Hate to tell you, bro, this is called love.
Yeah.
This is called marriage.
No, because you're not married. You're just dating a person.
It's not prostitution if you're dating somebody and you're loaning them money because you care.
But they don't pay you back. They have sex with you.
Are they still having sex with me specifically to pay back that debt?
Well, you don't know that answer, do you?
No, well, that's the question.
No, that's the answer.
Well, if they are doing it in the aspect of paying me back, then yes, they're prostitution. If they're doing it because they love me and they needed money and whatever, then no, I don't. It's not.
But again, the reason why I bring up the question is because
Do you need $500?
and now with that little dick,
Oh,
it's amazing. We mirror each other. I know exactly what he has.
Big Papa Nate.
Yeah, in his mind,
Oh.
he's got little baby hands like a president. You know?
Yeah, like a Donald Trump hand.
It's great. It's great. Anyway, no, because
I'm sorry. Now I'm in my head. In my head, all I'm hearing is, it's super. It's great. You got it. Best in the world.
So, but I mean, again, okay. So let me change the question a little bit. Just
Okay.
and again, that's where I'm going to end it on this. But you guys are dating, right? She borrows, or in your terms, it would be a woman, but it can be a man just as well. She borrows the $500, and you have sex, blah blah blah, and then you break up, and they don't pay you back.
Whore.
Is it considered because you were dating? Why is it not the same? At the time of you dating, it was because you were dating, but because you're not, now she's a whore?
Well, all right. So, for instance, I'm going to use a perfect example. My ex, right? When my mom passed, I was just starting a new job. I didn't have a lot of money put aside. So she ended up buying me a suit.
Absolutely.
Okay. She bought me a suit, wore it to the funeral, blah, blah, blah. We ended up breaking up. Her call, not mine. Whatever. Move on. I have the money. I contact her. I was like, yo, I want to pay you back for the money. I didn't say, hey, you want me to pay you back with sexual favors?
No, I left you for that reason.
Yeah. It's probably the truth. It's probably the truth.
No, I'd rather have the money, Nate.
Yeah.
No, don't worry about it.
Please, there's nothing you're offering me that's great.
I'm sorry. Oh, that's fucking terrible.
Yep.
God, how am I supposed to pick on you if you already emasculate yourself as
Oh, my
badly as
God.
you have?
Well, you think that's bad? Wait till we get to Nate's corner.
But no, I mean, it stands to show that while you're dating, you don't consider it prostitution. But as soon as you end the date, the dating facet of it. And then
money is
becomes it?
dude. I mean, money is dude. Money is owed.
Okay, so I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm asking the question, right?
Yeah.
So, folks, if you have anything to say about that, let us know, man.
Let us know.
Do you think it's prostitution? Do you think it's just, just, hey, shit happens? I firmly believe that there's a time frame involved. If somebody borrows that kind of money and you guys are dating for 4 or 5 more years or whatever, and they never pay you back, well, then at that point, you're pretty much shit out of luck.
Well, you know what I've always said? Because I have loaned people money, and then it ended.
Oh, yeah.
And if they don't pay it back, I was like, wow, it only took $500 to get them the fuck out of my life.
Yeah, I mean, I get that, but, it just the whole point of the question was, do you think it's prostitution or not?
I think partially.
Partially if you're dating, or partially after the fact.
If after the fact.
Okay, well, there you go. That's his answer.
Yep.
Monkey Boy says no.
Thank you, Monkey Boy.
No to what?
No, I think he means no to it being prostitution.
Oh, well, he wouldn't know, would he? Because he's a monkey boy.
I hope. Unless he's slinging bananas.
I mean, most monkeys throw shit at each other, so don't take their advice.
Yes.
All right, so last month we did dead people.
Oh.
I did dead people. And
You don't have a purple tattoo of angel wings.
this month I'm going to do something along those lines. I'm going to give you different aspects. I'm really just going to give you a whole bunch of useless knowledge that you can take to the table. And, in 10 years when you go, how the fuck do I know that? Well, there you go. Fat guy squared. So here's a little tidbit of useless knowledge. Do you know what the oldest recipe is in the world?
Oh. I'm going to go with boiled water.
No, I meant written down recipe. Something that got handed down, whatever the case is.
I don't know, chocolate cookies.
Chocolate cookies? You realize chocolate was only in one region of the
All
world.
right, so I'll just go fuck myself. All right. Anything. I would probably say steak.
Steak. Nope, you'd be wrong.
Okay. What is it?
The oldest recipe in the world is for beer. Truly.
I love that beer was something that they had to write down. Not how to cook a good steak, but we need to know how do we get drunk first.
What do you mean, cook a good steak? You throw it on fucking fire and hope for the best.
Oh, my God, we're done with this conversation.
No, so beer is the oldest recipe, according to Google, is over 4,000 years old. It was for beer. It was actually for preserving beer, believe it or not. So
Beer is that old?
They used beer. It's even older than that, believe it or not. They used beer as, back in the day, water was stagnant. You get standing ponds, things along those lines. People were dying of all forms of disease, so they had to find a way to remove all the impurities and the toxins and so on and so forth. So what they did is they started using barley and wheat and so on and so forth. Back in the day, they used everything. They used mead, which was honey related, and
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, everything that they could use, and I mean, today's society doesn't get it, but up until like the 1700s, everybody was drinking beer, even kids. It only took, I think it was the Industrial Revolution, if I'm not mistaken, to stop that process from happening.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, absolutely. Beer, wine, you name it. Everybody drank it because that was the only thing that was accessible, and it was clean. That's how people started living. They stopped fucking drinking, standing ponds and shit.
That's crazy.
So,
can I just state that if I was in that era, I would definitely have died quickly.
I don't doubt that. Yes, I agree, Nate. I agree a lot.
I was really hoping you were going to go, no, Nate, I think you're a smart guy. You would have lived a good 20, 30, generations or whatever. But no, you're just like, no, you probably would have died.
Nah,
quick.
you probably would be outright. You'd be that dude in the bottom of that hole going, this is Sparta! No, you're that dude in the hole. If you didn't make it out of your mother's womb, you'd be dead. I don't know. I think I would have survived back then.
Yes, I love it. People are telling me, yes, beer is very important. yes, it is. Thank you.
Yeah, it's true.
I do. I got to tell you, I miss drinking. Every once in a while, I get a real hankering. I just said hankering. What am I, 105?
Hankering for hunkering?
I have a craving for a Heineken.
Now, did you go through if you don't want to go there, I understand.
No.
Did you go through like a drinking thing or?
No, not at all. So what happened was, just like I drank no more than your average 21-year-old.
So a lot.
Yeah, I got shit-faced a lot. And Southern Comfort Black Label.
Oh, so you were drinking that heavy shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, to be honest, everyone asked me why I just stopped drinking. And I was like, I really don't like getting naked in public.
You just didn't drink right. That's all.
So for me, what happened was when I drank, I would always, first thing to go was this.
Oh, yeah.
The button was gone. That was gone.
I tell you what, before you open that, let me ask you a question. Now, you don't have any tendencies to be addicted to this stuff, right? Before I even offer it?
What, alcohol?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I have what's called Yingling upstairs.
Yes.
It's a new beer to this region, but it's been around for 100+ years out in the Midwest. If you'd like, I will get a single beer, and we could split it into a couple of cups, and you can try it. See if you like it. It's remarkably close to a Heineken, but it's not anything.
I'll tell you what,
special.
I would be willing to split one beer with you.
Absolutely.
That would
Let's
be
do it.
my limitation.
Hey, water boy, can you grab a beer and 2 cups, please?
Because here's the thing, and I'm going to get into the story before
Sure.
anybody who's listening who knows me is about to flip out that I'm going to be doing that.
I mean, if you don't want to do
No,
it,
no,
I'm
that's
not going
fine.
to force you. I
So,
figured I'd offer.
as you know, I just was saying that's what I used to drink.
Absolutely.
Okay. And I used to get kind of rambunctious and crazy, and I actually had one, and I mean this, I did have a near-death experience.
Oh, that's not good.
So what happened was I went through, if you're listening, I'm sorry. Okay. I went through 3/4 of a handle, a SoCo Black Label.
Dude, that's not good.
Went downstairs. We had a party and went downstairs. Ended up in another party. Had 3 shots.
Wait, hold on. You just skipped over a whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Another party in the same house? Or
Of the
just
same apartment.
How the fuck do you have 2 parties in one apartment?
No. Apartment building.
Oh, see, you didn't say
Sorry.
that.
Sorry. So I went downstairs. Had 3 shots of Bacardi 151.
Yep.
I think. I don't really remember. This is what was told to me. Went back upstairs. Now, for me, when I drank too much, there are some people who have their own remedies,
Yep.
how to handle with that. So for me, what I did was, hold on. There's glasses. You'll have to do the pouring, my friend.
Hey. Dude, are we on?
We're on. That's cool.
Why does that say...
Oh, you probably just have to refresh.
Sorry, folks. I'm monitoring because we had an issue a couple weeks back, and I just don't want that to happen again. Is that your
Yeah,
dad?
you got to press play. I don't know if you know how to do that.
Wow, what a dick. Sometimes when it's live, you don't need to press fucking play.
Thank you. So, anyways,
Asshole.
um,
Yeah, use those, please.
so what happened was,
Look, he's got a dopey mug. Oh, it doesn't come in. Look.
oh, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
Oh, good. Solo cups. Awesome.
Red Solo cup.
So, for me, when I overdrank,
Oh, yeah.
my thing was I would go in the tub, lay in the tub, and have the water from the shower hit me in the face.
You're a little weird.
So that worked, except I was drunk, and I hit the blocker for the tub.
So you drowned yourself, basically.
So my buddy was looking for me, and he found me what the water was just going over my nose. I passed out. I would have died.
That's not
I really
good.
would have died. But it was good. So after that, I kind of was like, you know what? I probably should stop drinking. Not to mention the women I was ending up with. Yeah, it was too much to handle. I just didn't want to end up with them anymore.
So you still not drinking? I don't understand.
So, moving on.
All right, so you know what, ladies and gentlemen? We're actually going to do a toast real quick.
We're doing a toast.
Yes, sir. Guys, I know we're kind of going off topic here, but this particular month, our first month, one solid 30-some-odd day month, we cleared just south of 6,000 people viewing our podcast.
Yes, sir. Guys.
So I want to make sure it was working. Yours.
Oh, yep. 6,000 people viewing our podcast. We had almost 500 downloads for all of our downloads. I don't know how to say that.
6,000 downloads, over 350. I'm sorry, 350 downloads, almost 6,000 listens.
Yes. So this is an amazing feat for 1 month and 30 days.
Considering we went from iTunes to Google to Spotify to YouTube to Twitch to a website
It's a big
to
goddamn thing, yes.
a merchandise marketing to a green screen, a better camera, better
Yes.
internet, huge mics. We're doing big things, people.
We're trying, folks. We're definitely trying to make a business out of this. And if it wasn't for you folks and a water boy, this would have not happened. So with that being said, Nate, I want to thank you and appreciate you for all this.
Thank you as well.
Waterboy, thank you.
Thank
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen,
To
you
you.
are the reason why we're here.
Yes.
Salute.
Okay.
Now watch him spit it out.
With that being said,
Take it off. Take it off.
so let's move forward.
Yes.
2017, I went to the hospital for. I went to the doctors for a checkup. And they did some blood work, and my liver levels were off the chart.
Oh, yeah, we were having that discussion, weren't we?
Yeah. I had. They asked me how long I've been an alcoholic, and at this point, I didn't drink for 6 or 7 years. So
3 days. 3 days.
So they told me I had cirrhosis of the liver, not from drinking. I had fatty liver, and 60 or 65% of my liver was shot.
Are you trying to say you're fat?
No. What? No.
I was trying to make soap.
So
That's fucking terrible.
So I didn't. I just said okay. I went on a crazy diet. I had people like. I want to make this clear too. This asshole over here. When I told him about it, first word out of his mouth is, "Me and my whole family are going to get checked out to see if we're a match for you."
Yeah, that was
That was the
wouldn't-
coolest thing.
Why wouldn't I say that?
Because most people were like, "Oh, you got a rare blood type. So sweet, you're gonna die." You were not that type.
No, you know what? You're family and you look like me, so just in case I need a body part in the future.
Yeah.
Oh, Nate, you know how I helped you out with your pancreas or your liver?
Yeah. You remember that?
I need your heart.
Yeah. So I haven't had a real drink, like hard alcohol,
Yeah.
in 8 years. I've probably had three beers in that time period, this being one of them.
What do you think? You
It's
like
not
it?
bad. This is just like a Heineken.
Oh yeah, no, it's the same. It's same. It's not the same company. It's the same type of beer, except it's a little lighter.
I'm probably, after this, which, just so you guys know, so you can see, there's about this much in here for me. There's a good chance I'm just going to be like, "Pat, here's my keys. You're going to have to figure this out."
Pussy.
Yeah, if you're a woman and you want to give me a beer, you can take full advantage of me.
Nate, you're not that drunk. You drank a quarter of a beer.
I think. But no, so I haven't really drank. I went out. Actually, I can't talk about that because that's part of Nate's Corner.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you what. You know what? I don't mean to cut you off, but let's do Nate's Corner. You want to do Nate's Corner right now?
Let's fucking
You wanna?
do Nate's Corner.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Nate's Corner is about to start. I did it again. Time for Nate's Corner.
I love it. Love it.
I spent a lot of time making a lot of
Oh my
drop-ins.
God, that's awesome.
I did like 6 different forms for him, and I was like, Nate, choose which one you like the most. He goes, all right. And he was laughing his ass off the entirety of the time.
Because I just, that's my life. I go off a cliff when it comes to women. That's it.
And the splat was him jerking off at the end of the night because he fucked up. Hey, somebody like that?
So, what do you want to know?
I would like to hear a story. You said you had a whole bunch of stories. You tell me what you want to tell me.
I'll tell you what. You remember I hit you up last night?
Yo, yes.
I told you I was going on a date.
Now, we're not going to use real names, ladies
Nope,
and gentlemen,
I will not.
or real places. We are going to discuss real things, but to anonymity and not being sued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So last night, I told my boy over here that I'm going on a date. He asked me, "What's the girl like?" I said, "The devil."
Yeah.
She scared me. We had a
His exact
conversation.
words were is that she's dominant.
She's
That's what he
very,
said.
very dominant, and Pat will tell you I'm a power trip kind of guy.
Oh, without a
so,
doubt.
So I don't like to give that. I don't like to give that up. So we had a long talk. The night before, we had a long talk, and I realized after getting off, one, I feel like less of a man, and two, this woman was intimidating to me.
Really?
Yeah, very intimidating.
Like, do you ever get intimidated by any woman outside of
Fuck
this
no.
particular one?
No.
No?
No, I don't. Because I've always, you know me, I can run the crowd.
Oh, without a doubt.
So when this girl kept me in check, I've never had that. That's why it was like having a conversation with you. I just had a girl making fun of me for 3.5 hours. I should have called it the new podcast.
Hold it. I did tell you not to let her make fun of you. Because if she's already emasculating you, you don't want that the rest of the... God forbid this becomes a real thing.
Oh, God.
What are you into, you worthless little boy?
And Nate's sitting there with the complete heart. I'm going, I don't know why. I just don't know why.
what's going on. So, either way, I just, I really, really tried to outdo myself last night. Tried to get some new clothes, got a haircut. Because if you guys noticed, last week, this was not looking like this. I kind of looked like Bob Ross if he was a crackhead.
Yeah, well.
It was just bad. So I got all done up, and I met her. We went to a restaurant, and dude, she was hot.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, like she was hot.
She was hot.
Like fire.
Oh, well, dude, you know what? You like women. There you go.
I do, but I wasn't expecting this. Here's the thing. When you date, you start to notice a type, right? You start to notice that you're into a certain type.
I noticed a certain type that you're into are the ladies from your high school.
Yes, that's a valid point. But no, when you're into a type, you start realizing that you can't either go above that,
Okay.
but you definitely can hit below that.
Oh, without a doubt.
Okay, so here's the caliber of woman.
That's
that
what
I'm
you
at.
want it to be.
Okay, no, this is what I'm at.
Oh, that's what you're at.
Okay,
All right.
She walked in like this.
No shit.
So I right off the bat when I saw her, I gave her a hug and I was just like, I'm fucked. Like that's the first thing that came to mind. I'm like, I guess it was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
Went in, had a great conversation, wicked down to earth, wicked funny, not as dominant as she was on the phone. I think she won't admit this, but I'm sure it's more nerve based.
Yeah, I got you.
Funny thing happened. I have to tell it. And she knows. I told her I was going to say this. She sits across from me. All right. She's looking all cute, all dressed up.
Yeah.
And as she sits down, she's just like this. Right. You gotta look. All right. You gotta look.
I was drinking. I'm
So
sorry.
I'm looking at her and I'm looking around the place and she sits down like this. Boop! Shirt pops open at the restaurant, dude. This is what I do. Straight Van Damme. Van Damme. Looking directly into her eyes. I know if I look down, I'm going to fail.
I would have
Looking
failed.
directly in.
I would have failed badly.
Oh, my God. It was so funny. But no, I had a great time. We went for dessert. We went to a place that I'm not going to mention, but you know it. It's a Rhode Island favorite. Tons of desserts. Had a great time. I genuinely left that date going, I want more.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
and
she's a good salesman then.
And yeah, she is. She's a really good bullshit artist. And I can't.
Yeah, but aren't you too?
Oh yeah. Shoot, she thinks I'm nice.
Well, she hasn't met me yet. So.
Yeah. I walked in. This is true. I walked into the house. Now you got a picture. My night was here. Right?
Yeah.
I walk into the house. I'm like, I'm gonna go to bed. I can only have the most amazing dreams. What do I see when I walk in? My dad and his whitey tighties walking out of the bathroom.
Goddamn.
Like, just ruined my night. But he says to me, he goes, hey, how was your night? And I said,
why isn't everybody that you talk
Hey.
about, it sounds like the dude from Rocky.
yeah, get it back in there, champ. Give it all you got. Get the chicken. Oh, we're going to get into that in a second. We're going to get into it. But my dad said, how'd the night go? And I said, I straight looked at him and said, this is the one.
Oh, Christ, don't say
I'm
that.
telling you.
do it every fucking time.
I've never said that before.
You always say
I've
that.
never said that.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, and, if this woman's listening, I'm sure she is now because you've told her. Listen, okay, I promise you right now, if you're not the one, I will just put him in the right place for you. You let me know where we're going with this so I can at least prepare him for the next step. All right? Now, I did give him a couple of pointers. The first pointer is make her laugh. Because I found in my lifetime, if you make a person laugh, man, woman, or otherwise, if you make them continuously laugh and they start laughing with you, not at you,
I failed at that then.
You have a much better chance of making another connection with somebody.
Yeah.
You know, if you guys are both laughing at the same bullshit, like some random dude walking in with fucking saggy pants below his ass, I'm going to laugh at that. I'm going to make as many jokes as I can. If somebody else is into it, then that's the kind of person you want to be around. That's the first and foremost. I mean, I think a lot of people miss the punch up when it comes to these dating apps. They're just looking to get fucked, and, you know, they just don't see the right person when they see them, you know?
Yeah, and here's the thing. From the dating website and from talking to her on the phone, I truly thought what I was going to meet was something completely different.
Well, there you go.
So you can't believe everything. And either way, it was a great time. We're going out for a second date tomorrow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Is she old enough to go on the adult rides at any place?
She's young.
Jesus Christ.
She's young.
How young are we talking?
Okay. 5 under me.
Well, okay. She's
legal.
She's I'm doing my math. She's 39.
What? No, wait, no. That's not right at all. 26.
I know. I just wanted you to say the date.
I will tell you, though, and it's only because you said, gotta go catch the chicken. She's terrified of chickens.
Oh, I know exactly where to bring her, dude. The next date, Wright's Farm.
Wright's Farm, here we go.
Wright's Farm. You know, you got to bring this chick to a place that's an all-you-can-eat joint, so you should see how she rips it apart.
That's the kind of girl that, you know, when you're invested like 3 years, and you say, do you want to marry me? And she goes, yes. You go, then catch the chicken. If I'm worth it, darling, you catch the freaking chicken.
Dude, you know what you do? You want to fuck with her? They have these inflatable chickens that you can buy an inflatable chicken. I think she would laugh her ass off. I think she would. Ooh, I got it back on. Look at that. I'm back on.
5 years later. Jesus Christ.
I never said electronics were my friend.
Oh, my God. So, yeah, the date went great. Everything went good. I got to talk about, on Wednesday's podcast, I'm probably going to tell you about the date that happened on Thursday. It was a bad date.
I heard you were manhandled.
I was manhandled.
And that's all I'm going to tell you about, ladies and gentlemen, because you need to tune in to hear it.
It was so bad.
It was, Nate's a big dude, so you got to figure if he's getting
manhandled. If I'm getting tossed around like a rag doll, what's that saying?
That's saying that this chick is 3 times your size.
I'm a little nervous, though. I got to tell you.
Somebody got catfished. I got to make that soundbite. Somebody got catfished.
Yeah.
Somebody.
I do have to tell you, I am a little nervous about date 2.
Why is Jesus Christ.
This is why we can't have nice things. Every week he's breaking something.
This motherfucker.
You know, but when his kid breaks something, he loses it, and he wonders why.
You know, I just hold the fucking thing.
My God, what are you doing?
It broke. It ain't my fault.
So
see, look, this is our mic.
I'm done, folks. He had this much of a beer, and he's tearing shit apart. He's showing the camera.
The fucking thing broke, man.
So I'm nervous because I'm taking her to a place that I feel comfortable. I'm taking her to a trivia place. But the thing is, she seems wicked. Oh, Jesus Christ! I almost killed you. She's wicked smart, and I'm not. So I'm afraid I'm gonna look dumb.
Well, now you know what the first recipe is. You're good to go.
Yeah. Please ask that question. Please ask that question. Oh.
Yeah. Hey, work with the podcast, goddammit. I'm doing something.
All right, so life. Didn't see this happen. You know what, though? This is great. This is a good time. Because it just goes to show, just like life in general, you just go with it. You roll with it. This kid over here has a quarter of a beer, starts breaking down the whole goddamn joint.
Ah, good. I got it fixed. Yay! Fuck you. Wow. All right, so that ends Nate's Corner.
Yeah, Nate's Weekly Corner.
God damn, that
Nobody
sucked.
puts baby in a corner.
I opened up with the Red Sox. I'm not sure what the winning thing is, but they won.
They won.
Yay!
Yeah. As you can tell, We really love sports.
Yes. I looked up a whole bunch of stuff, but because we were going with the sexual aspect, I wanted to see what pet peeves you had, Nate. More along the lines of let's stick with the sex, and then we'll go right into real world deal.
Rules.
Rules.
Hate them.
Okay, so the rapist in you doesn't like being told what to do.
No, I've had, like, I had a girl that I dated back in the day who we were getting intimate, and she goes, don't get on top of me. I'm like, okay.
Because you weighed 400 pounds. I wouldn't get on top of you either.
I feel like as I'm looking at the camera, it should be zooming in.
Yeah, right.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No, it's gonna be this. It's gonna as soon as you say that, it's gonna be oh, come on, stop it. I already
Jerk. So no, I don't
Guess
like
what I brought back? Guess what
I hate
I
'em.
brought back?
I don't like rules as in like she was like, don't get on top of me. Don't look at me too much. Don't say anything. Take off your cross. Take off your bracelet. Take off your watch. Like,
What the fuck is wrong with her?
like, you need to have socks on. Why do I need socks
All
on?
right,
Just
right then I'd go. No, time to go.
Yeah. Next, please. So, like, I don't like rules like that. Another thing is I don't like crazy amounts of talking.
You realize you have a podcast, right?
No, in sexual terms. Oh. I don't want to be intimate with somebody and they're just like, yeah, like so much.
Oh,
Like,
you
yeah,
mean
I like
during the actual
Yes.
act?
Yes.
Oh, hell, I like to talk. That's why I know my wife's not sleeping on me. Come on, babe. Go ahead. Tell me about your day. Tell me about your day. All
I
right,
love
yeah,
it.
All right, yeah. And then I'm like,
Bye, Felicia.
yep. And see, I go in there strong. I go, and then about 13 seconds, it's,
Bye, Felicia.
and then my wife's like,
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
actually, she's,
I don't
You're
even
fired.
I don't even need to be here anymore, folks. I'm done. I was just informed. No socks.
no socks. See, I don't, again, when you're doing a hookup, you really don't, you can't have a lot of, I mean, in my own view, you can't really have a lot of this, that's, and the other things. If somebody really has a lot of issues with everything,
Yeah.
I have to wonder what kind of mental status they have. I mean, you know, it's a hookup.
That
you
means
know?
they're a control freak.
Yep.
But no, I mean, I'm not. See, here's another thing. I'm not trying to do hookups.
No, you're trying to find a person.
Yeah, because I do it.
What the fuck is that about?
That look means I came, I saw, I conquered. Okay.
That's awesome. Are you punching that pussy?
I feel
Is that
like
what it is?
yeah.
Take that. You take it.
I feel like there's people in like Alabama who'll be like, you know Nate Trainer too?
See, Nate's done looking for the
Headshot.
He just wants that pussy. I learned how to do this song. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been like 4 weeks since I had this out because I kept breaking it.
Yes.
And I got to tell
Yes.
you.
Yes, he did.
I got to tell you. This fucking thing is working so much better now. It takes forever to figure it out, but man, when you do,
Do you still have the
you know what?
No, no, no,
Oh no!
What?
Oh no! The girl I went on the date with, I told her I have a really obnoxious laugh and I've been trying to hide it. Oh shit! Oh god, she's gonna
Hey,
hear
guess
it.
what? Guess what?
First and last time, if she's listening, god damn it, she's gonna hear that laugh and go, I say nay nay, Felicia. I
Oh
say
yeah,
nay
just shoot. Oh god, I love this fucking sound. Oh, you were looking for what soundbar?
nay.
Oh, it's here somewhere. There's just so much to look for.
Oh, it's so funny.
I don't
Can't
know.
find
The
it.
dude's saying his fucking name. It's not funny.
Yeah, but it's funny because what's your name? It's so great. I don't.
I know it's here. I just don't see it. Anyway,
Anyway,
Yeah. So one of my pet peeves is my wife, falls asleep, and
Like in the act?
no.
So I was gonna say, pet peeve is you gotta get yourself better. Hey, squish, swish, swin.
Spin.
Dude,
What's up?
we've missed you, bro.
I gotta get an opening for this guy. We gotta talk to him on this thing.
By the way, I totally forgot. We totally broke every rule on Twitch.
What do you mean?
We're not supposed to drink beer on Twitch.
Oh, luckily we didn't.
we did.
drank-
We had Kool-Aid.
You know what? I cracked open a bottle of apple cider.
I was gonna say, bottle of that purple drink.
Yeah. That was apple cider. Twitchy. Twitcher.
Squish, swish, swin.
Yes. We know how to
What's-
switch it out. That's what it is.
Does that say what up, fat ass? What'd you say?
Fatso.
Oh, fatsos. Hey, all right. Well,
Hey, this man over here has lost a bunch of weight.
yeah, folks. Started 12 days ago. I was 353 pounds. I got on today 329.
Oh, wow. Look at you,
Boom.
man.
Dude, I'm going
Doing
places.
well.
I'm going places.
Are you sure you don't want any of that Taco Bell?
I gotta go. No, that's my weakness. That's my comfort food. We talked about this, and yeah, it's like when girls go through that breakup and they're just like, I just need my Ben and Jerry's. I just need it. Me, I'm just like, I need that quesadilla.
Quesadilla. Oh, God.
Can I have 2 Crunchwrap Supremes, 3 cheesy bean and rice burritos, 4 quesadillas, and that?
And that's literally what he orders, ladies and gentlemen. It's not him just throwing something
But
out
the
there
wor-
as a comedic thing. It's literally what he orders.
And then the worst part about it is, after I eat it, I just sit there and I'll just look at you.
Dude, I've had, in my lifetime, I have had Taco Bell a total of 10 times.
You're a horrible human being.
Right? And the reason why is because every time I eat it, I get progressively more sick.
Yeah.
It's like, nobody's supposed to eat this shit.
Well, for me, like if I'm feeling really nauseous, if I eat that, it fixes it.
No fucking way.
Seriously, but it fixes it in a different way. Instead of coming,
Makes you shit.
yeah,
That's what
instead
it
of coming
does.
this way, it's going that way.
There's no fucking
Okay.
way. No. No. I don't care what you say. There
Do
is
we
no
really have
way.
we have the Affleck doc?
We do. You want me to play it?
I would. I like want to start a dance to it, dude.
Here we go. You ready? We're gonna do it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Dikeme mutombo polondo mukamba. Dikeme mutombo polondo mukamba. Dikeme mutombo polondo mukamba. Dikeme mutombo polondo mukamba. Dikenja chakwa mutombo.
Jesus Christ!
Did he just say Jar Jar Binks at the end?
I don't even have to reset it. It's 14 seconds long. Look at this.
Dikeme mutombo polondo mukamba. Dikenja chakwa mutombo.
Is that the street you live on, sir? No, sir. This is my first name. What?
15. I'd be like 18 years old before I learned how to say my name.
Yeah. Imagine writing that fucking thing down. And you have 3 different pieces of paper.
Oh, we can drink on Twitch now?
Sure can.
Hey, hey.
You sure?
Uh,
I think he's just trying to steer us the wrong way. What if we did lines of coke?
that took a turn. Did I ever tell you about that?
Dude, why do I say lines of coke and you automatically go with, I told you about that, right?
No, I had a girl that came over one day when I had my own apartment, and she goes, "You have any Coke?" And I said, "No, I'm a fan of Pepsi." And she just walked out, like she just left. And I was like, "What is the big deal?" And then it played in my head.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because I'm dumb, I'm naive, I don't do drugs.
Prepare to be astonished.
That story is exactly, I should have opened that up with that.
Yep. Oh my God.
Oh, shit. All right. How long have we been on for?
I don't know. An hour and 3 minutes.
Hour and 3 minutes. All right. So, where do we go from here? Oh, Nate. Now, last week, I completely destroyed Nate. I picked on him continuously. Felt terrible about it. So I gave Nate a homework assignment. I said, Nate, you need to find something about me and give me the worst fucking joke you can find about. And I literally gave him a list of things he can pick on me about. So, Nate, you've had a solid 7 days to just to think of something Now, I want to see, because I'm a heartless man. I don't really care what people say about me. But I want to see if you actively do something to really get me going here. So I'm going to give it to you now. Let's see.
You're not nice.
Fucking asshole. A week, 7 days he had. 7 days, and the best he got is you're not nice. Are you fucking serious?
I'm not that guy.
Oh my God, my face is fucked up. My marriage is my marriage.
Your marriage is perfect. Shut up.
My kids are a little weird.
That I'll give you.
You know?
No, it's just not. I don't know how.
Oh, it's very simple. Like, here, let me give you a precursor.
I feel like this is going to end bad for me.
That shirt was bought by a blind man. See? It wasn't much, but it was enough to make you feel bad about yourself, because I know you just bought it.
This was like $40.
Exactly, and that blind man who bought it paid a lot of money for something he shouldn't have.
Jeez. I don't really...
You see, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I'm talking about. I'm that good. I made him second guess himself.
I don't really... You have a Under Armour hat, but you can't fit in their stuff.
You're right, I can't.
That's all I got. I don't know.
See, that was pretty good, actually. I can hear that one. It sucks because he's fucking right. You ever go to Under Armour? We went there. They have one over at the plazas in South North Attleboro, rather. The rent them outlets. And what that is quite frankly, they have them across America. It's just outlet stores all over the place. And one of them happened to be Under Armour. So we went in there, and I was looking for clothes for one of the winters where I work outside. So, hey, Under Armour's supposed to keep you warm, right?
Yeah. Yep.
The biggest shit that they had was 3X, and I put it on, and it looked like I was a geisha girl trying to get some tail.
Come on, Fanta.
It did not work. The shit came up to here.
Yeah.
And I was like, I couldn't get out of the shirt. My wife had to rip it off of my. You gotta understand, my wife is this tall.
Yeah.
She's standing there in front of me. She's laughing her ass off.
Well, of course.
She's crying, laughing, and I'm bent over like this, and she's yanking the fucking shirt with her leg on my leg. And she's yanking, she's laughing her ass off, and I go, "Fuck you, just take it off." And I'm doing one of these things, trying to get the fucking shirt off, and sure enough, it comes off, and she goes, "Well, they got another one over here." And I go, "Fuck you!" And I put it away. We leave the store.
And I can just picture you going like this. That fits.
No, I actually got this at a Kohl's store. So, but yes, that is being big and tall does not help, because I am intermediately big, which means that the stuff that they make, all the big and tall stuff, none of that shit fits me, because I'm not huge in terms of stomach and what have you, and I'm not insanely tall.
So you're an awkward body type.
I'm fucking terrible, because you can't buy shit for me.
Well, for instance, I agree, because like my waist is smaller than my thighs.
Yeah, I'm in the same place. Yeah.
Yeah, so it sucks because we have these giant legs.
Yeah,
we got
it's like
tree
fucking
trunks.
Exactly.
Hey!
But
Jinx, you owe me.
Banging her against the wall, those tree trunks work. That's me trying to breathe when I'm up against the wall. It only lasts about 13 seconds, truly, because I can't.
Dude, I'm so jealous. I've been trying to hit 12 for years.
God, it has you laying down on your back.
What did I say last week? What made you? I said to Pat, he goes, "What's making you go on a diet?" I said, "I had to use an inhaler while masturbating." He's like, "Yep, that'll do it."
Talk about wanting to jerk off, but you just can't. You're like, ah, God, I don't.
You watching Star Wars? No. Just masturbating. Oh my God! I can't make fun of you. Like I just can't. Like I don't make fun of people. When people make fun of me, I make fun of them back by making fun of me.
It doesn't make sense though. You're emasculating yourself without realizing.
Like I had a guy make fun of me. He's like, "You're so fat," and I'm like, "You know why you're so pissed off? Why? Because my breasts are bigger than your wife's. That's why." And like I realized after, I was like, "Damn it! I made fun of myself."
You gotta learn how to really just Build yourself up, man.
Dude, I know I'm good looking.
You know you're good looking.
Here's the thing, and you know this. There's a lot of guys who are bigger men who are just sloppy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, I don't consider myself a sloppy man. I feel like I'm more on the metrosexual side of men.
At least you got half of that right. You see, it's too easy.
Jesus!
Nate. It's too fucking easy.
But no, I feel like I'm a good looking dude. So for that reason, it is what it is. I don't think like I'm not cocky. I'm not. I'm not.
Nate just said, "I know I'm good looking," but he's not cocky.
Well, because I'm not saying, look at this keg right here. This keg is gorgeous. No, I'm not saying that. I don't have six pack, so I'm not going to act like I have a six pack. But I think I am a decent looking man.
Okay.
I'm above a 5. I'm above average.
Yes, but what if the scale is 0 to 5? Then you're doing good.
I'm doing really good.
But it's not. It's 0 to 100. See, that's a backward compliment.
Just gonna cry myself to sleep now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to the end of it. So I'm going to end before I ask Nate the question. I'm going to end with an inspirational quote. Okay.
Okay.
Here's the inspirational quote.
Okay.
Never underestimate the power of very stupid people in large groups. Boom. There you go. Inspirational.
Do we have a pen?
Yeah.
Because I'm just gonna be like, on that note, drop the mic and walk away.
Okay, I can give you another inspirational one. Eagles may soar, but weasels don't get sucked into jet engines. You know what? The more I read this website, I don't think these are inspirational.
I don't think
quotes.
they're inspirational at all.
Look, it says inspirational. Oh, non-inspirational.
Oh, no,
quotes.
you jackass. You are such a jackass.
Oh my God! You know what? I had 2 sites saved.
Hold on. Somebody, let me slide this over because somebody said something. Self-detrimental humor is a virtue.
It truly. Now, get me wrong.
Thank
Don't get
you.
me wrong. I know for a fact self-deprecation is a great way to break the ice across the board. I get it.
Is that when you poop?
Exactly. But you got to learn that self-deprecation or letting somebody completely fuck your day up is 2 different things.
Believe me, I will never allow somebody to mess my day up.
Well, you don't know it sometimes, unfortunately. Dude, I am a master of busting balls. That's what I do. I do it daily. I'm good at it. I'd have no problem with it. The problem is that I personally note when I go too far and I go, oh, fuck, what do I got to do now? And you know,
I can't tell you how many times he's called me after the show and he's like, all right, so did I go too far? Because I was listening back and, yeah, your saggy titty comment, I could have avoided that, couldn't I?
could have, yeah. You know, and I'm not going to knock the kid. He's great. He's great at being my co-host. And you know, I try not to go that far with him, but sometimes it's too easy. It truly is too easy.
That's what that girl did last night to me. Last night, 2 nights ago when we talked on the phone. I remember, this is what she said. I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to get a salad at the pizza joint. Oh, you're one of those gay guys. Thanks.
Well, dude, now let me ask you. You're dating.
Yeah.
Okay. To get a salad on a date as a man, does that show something in the date sphere?
Well, I'll tell you this much. I don't normally, first date, we'll go to a restaurant. I don't normally really eat in front of the girl.
Why?
Because I get nervous.
Okay, well, I mean, even
And
if
we had pizza yesterday. You know how nerve-wracking it is to eat pizza? Like, I'm like this.
Ah, no, you see.
Like, trying, because I didn't want to spill it. And she said that. She goes, you know, you're going to get that all over your shirt. So I was like, now I got to prove this chick wrong that I'm going to not.
Oh, that's what it is. You got to suspend disbelief. You got to stop making people think that you are who you think you are in that situation. You got to relax. You got to.
I'm flawless.
You got to be. No, you're not, though. That's the problem.
You obviously don't know me.
I know you very well. You don't know yourself, apparently. See, here's the deal. I guarantee you, if that chick's into you, it's not because of your fucking shirt. It's not because of your demeanor or whatever it is that you did to try to impress her. It's because you made the chick laugh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. Again, not too full of himself. See, that's the thing I think, you know, if this chick...
Monkey Boy just goes.
He's a part of the LDC. We all know. If in fact this chick's into you for real, I'd love to have her on just to have what her perspective of you is. Hearing it from a third person's perspective and not taking anything personal. I'm not
already getting replaced.
No, not at all. But I think honestly it'd be something good for you to hear as somebody that you've dated. Like, I'm a third person in this deal. I have no stake in it outside
Right,
of you
and you
being
don't
happy.
know how big it is.
Again,
7
I
inches.
know how big I am, and you sure as fuck are a lot smaller than me, so I'm just saying. Look at the size of these hands. Go ahead, put your hand up. You see that's look, turn it.
Aw. It's like Andre the Giant versus Trump, you know?
You see,
I got the little girl hands.
I would ask this girl, even on the phone, if she would answer a few questions for me. That would be awesome.
That'll
Yeah.
be bad.
No, I think it would be good for you to hear, especially if she's in your corner. Truly, if she's in your corner and willing to go to that route, and you know, I think it would be good for you to hear.
Okay. Maybe an upcoming podcast.
So I found the right inspirational quotes.
Oh, they're actually inspirational?
Well, I hope.
Okay.
Okay, here's a good one. Having a dirty mind makes ordinary conversations much more interesting.
Very true. I agree. 100%.
Oh, yeah. I personally, I mean, every time I hear words like, you know, leaking or
Moist.
or moist, you know, it doesn't matter the conversation. Like, oh, this cake is moist. Oh yeah, we know.
Yeah, we do.
All right, shit. This fucking podcast is going off the rails. I think we're pretty much good here. You?
We're good?
Yeah, Nate.
All right.
Every week, brother.
Yeah.
How do you think this week went? What the fuck
I
was
don't know.
that?
Dude, that's what a beer looks like. I think you're... Oh, Squishwin just added in. I think you're overthinking the relationship. Just relax and let her make the moves. Don't change your behavior too much.
Now, let's not take into account that Nate, if he relaxed too much, he would fall into a coma.
Pretty true. Pretty
Yeah.
true. But no, I think you asked me this week. I think this week went phenomenal. I'm happy all around. Are you talking about the podcast or life?
Dude, every time I ask this question, it's just a generalized question.
I think life is good. The podcast is good. I'm happy.
I think this week went incredibly well. I'd like to thank Dick Smithers. What's his name?
Dusty McPherson.
Dusty McPherson. Sorry about that. Dick Smithers is my cousin's name. Anyway.
Oh, wasn't Dick Smithers that jerk?
I don't know. Oh, that's right. You know what? We never did figure
We
out
never
who
found
that
out
guy
who that was. We had a troll a couple weeks ago.
I did. I actually had something saved for Dick Smithers. I think we should name him Dick Smithers just for funsies.
Okay.
All right. So, Dick Smithers, thank you.
Yeah. Whatever.
Squish, thank you for
Always.
commenting. Monkey Boy, you the man, and non-binary. I'm not sure who you helped or why, but nice talking
Who
to you.
is non-binary?
I don't know.
I'm
He's
intrigued.
6'5'7".
I give a raised eyebrow to that.
Yes.
God, I really... Dude, I got like a rock eyebrow. Do you see that?
Well, I don't have the ability to do that anymore, so yeah. Thanks for rubbing that in, man.
Oh.
Oh yeah, making me feel terrible about
It's
myself.
okay.
No, it's not.
I mean, it's great. You have constant resting bitch face.
All right, so let's
Finish him.
and
Get over here.
cuz it doesn't work. Son, I told you I'd fuck this up. So fuck it. You know what? We're gonna end like this.
The hell is that?
Dikeme mutombo polondo mukamba dikenja chakwa mutombo.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, you can reach us on Pod. Go ahead, read through it, Nate.
Hold on. Thank you, Squishman. I know you just said that. Keep up the good show. I've been too busy to catch all the shows past few weeks, but I'll see you again next time. Thank you. It's always appreciative that you
You
stop
can always
by.
download us on any kind of podcast app as well, sir.
All right, let me go through the speech. Folks, you can hit us on iTunes. You can go to visit us on Google Play Store. You can see us on Podbean.com. You can go to our website now, fatguysquared.com. You can see us on Twitch. You can see us on YouTube. We're here, there, everywhere. You can even send us emails if you like. And you can send that to fatguysquared@gmail.com.
I have all this shit written down, but he remembered. We're also on Spotify.
Yes, we are now on Spotify. It's official. So between you listening to Baby Got Back, you can listen to Fat Guys Are Back.
Yeah.
I think we're going to take off on that note.
Guys, thank you very much for your time tonight. Have a good night.
Toodles.